So, in my speech class, we had the opportunity to interview one of our peers and actually introduce them instead of introducing ourselves. And then in my English class, on the very first day, we had the opportunity to talk to our partner and then go up and present who they were. So, I found that very fun and getting to know people in a sense because after spending like a whole year on online, it was really nice to have that interaction with someone.
The thing that I've noticed about community college is that everybody has their own agenda, their own schedule. So it is kind of difficult for me to make friends at this specific college because everybody's just, for one thing, the teachers lecture from when the time class starts to when the time class ends. So there's never really a time where we have a moment to ourselves to talk amongst our peers. And then on top of that, when once you leave the class, like everybody's just it seems as though everybody has is going in all these different directions. So maybe they're going home, maybe they're going to a different class. You never really know. So I think the way that makes me feel, I anticipated making new friends at this college, but maybe when I transfer to my 4 year, I have a better opportunity to make friends.
In my literature class, I had a student that I sat next to just by chance, right? You just randomly sit in a chair on the first day. Um, but she has sort of become like my one major friend in that class. And I didn't really think much of it until one day I had missed class for basically not a really good reason. But she had messaged me that day, like, hey, I noticed you weren't in class. Here's what we missed. Here's the homework that we need to do for this next class. Like, I'm not sure if everything's okay, but if you need anything, let me know. And that sort of kind of blew my mind almost. Like, this is someone that I see twice a week for an hour and a half each time. Like, not really someone that I have like a really deep bond with, but it sort of has forged into a that deep bond. Like, I always make sure to go out of my way to make sure that like she's taken care of, and like that if she needs help with something, that I'm there to help her out because she did that for me initially.
I expected to make more friends, but I haven't really. I feel like everyone in my class are just in their own bubble and doing their own thing like I am. So
We were putting breakout groups on Zoom in our math class together, and we both realized we knew nothing about algebra. So we agreed that we just read and watch the videos and come back and basically teach each other. Me and her, we usually talk like every other day since we meet like 3 times a week, and we'll just ask each other like, do you understand like what's going on? And if we don't, we'll like take time out after the class to call on Zoom or on our phone and go over whatever we didn't understand, or if she understood something that I didn't, she would explain it to me, and then we would end up getting the homework done for that day or that week. It makes me feel like safe to know that there's someone else like me that doesn't understand what's going on all the time and that can kind of help me. It also makes me feel excited to know that I'll be able to make it through with this person in this course.